What's going on, everybody? George Osei back at it again with another video. This time we got the JBP, Joe Budden podcast, discussing an Anthony Mackie interview regarding opportunities for actors, depending on white or black. And I believe they're taking the racial dynamic here. Let's see what they got to say. Very interesting, this conversation. Not that I want to be active, but content to push out in these streets. I'm gonna find something to talk about.
Was saying, I'm reading that as saying, like when he's talking about, I have seen people go from like one fucking project and then the next shit is like multi-million. I'm reading that as white privilege in Hollywood, because you'll have somebody who has, and somebody barely knows, like a Taylor Lautner.
That Marvel bag gotta be serious. Hold on. I gotta look up Anthony Mackie's movies. Not that Anthony Mackie, she's saying, didn't get this opportunity. Maybe she's speaking in general. You know how people, they don't like to be specific. They like to speak in general. But let's just count the Marvel movies, all right? Got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like The Banker. If you ain't never seen The Banker, you should watch that. That was actually a really good movie. So 3, 4. He's in good movies. 8 Mile. I didn't like 8 Mile. That movie kind of sucked to me. Pain Game School, Altered Carbon, Avengers. Both Avengers. So 5 Marvel movies. 6. He has 7 coming up. 8 Marvel movies. That bag gotta be nice. To be in 8 Marvel movies, it gotta be nice. I think that's what happens with actors. They just do their job. They get lucky for sure, but they're prepared for the opportunities. I don't know if it's always a race issue, but that's the dynamic that they be on. Here we go.
He was the werewolf in Twilight series, right? And then the next project that he gets, it's like some action film. They gave him like $7 million or some shit like that. These are basically his 2 roles. And we've seen this happens time and time again, where like white actors and actresses will have a very small resume, and then their next big, because of one thing, their next big project, they've got like a multi-million dollar fucking paycheck, where the same thing does not happen for black actors.
I don't be pocket watching like that. But I wonder if these white actors he's talking about are American. Hold on, so I don't know who these people are, so let me do some.
Lautner. He was the...
Okay, Taylor Lautner. I do not want to see how I'm spelling this guy's name. Oh, okay, The Wolf. Y'all knew that already. Well, Twilight was a pretty big movie, though. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know, Melissa. Cheaper by the Dozen, too. You did Twilight and bounced. Hey, yo, salute to you, dog. Salute to you.
The werewolf in Twilight series, right? And then the next project that he gets, it's like some action film. They gave him like $7 million or some shit like that. These are basically his 2 roles. And
don't downplay Twilight. People really like that series. And that gets you staying. That gets your foot in the door, man. Like, you did like a movie series, you can get whatever you want right after that. It just depends what you do with it. But I don't know.
And we've seen this happens time and time again, where like white actors and actresses will have a very
hold up. See, I thought this Twilight dude was Hawaiian this whole entire time. He's white? Yo, they throw the Twilight shit in the first paragraph. He was on Bernie Mac and My Wife and Kids. Wow, Grand Rapids. He ought to be upper middle class. Oh wow, look at this. Dutch, French, and German. Oh, he is white. I want to throw Native American in there. I'm like, So he is spicy white. Okay.
Small resume, and then their next big, because of one thing, their next big project, they've got like a multi-million-dollar fucking paycheck, where the same thing does not happen for Black actors. It just doesn't.
I don't like pointing that out, because even with the, what's his name, Taylor Lautner or whatever, now he can barely get booked for anything.
That's true, because
so you might have had that quick shoot up, but you didn't put enough of the longevity and the work in to actually sustain it. So
gotta work.
My thing is, I don't like how we always talk about what success has to look like for somebody in a certain field. Like, there is a place where you might put in a certain level of work and your success is meant to just hit this level of fame and stardom or whatever the fuck is critiqued at. Then there's some other people that just the things are aligned for them to see a different route. I've just seen.
Yeah, he's definitely right, man. He's definitely right. You know, music related. DOC. He was a West Coast rapper from like the late 80s. The DOC. This dude right here. The DOC. He is he a West Coast rapper. I think his first album was was 89 or maybe 90. When his first album dropped? I only bring up his first album because he was supposed to be out of here, dog. He was supposed to be out of here. And then he was in like a tragic car accident. Yeah, 89, yeah. He was in not tragic car accident, but he got into a car accident like 3 months after his debut album dropped. And people were saying that, oh yeah, he's gonna be like the face of the West Coast because he had like the flow, the voice, the rhymes. Gets in this car accident, damages his vocal cords, and his voice is changed forever. Like, he sounds a little bit worse than RFK Jr. And his fame, you know, he hit that ceiling so quickly too. It was unfortunate, but he became a ghostwriter. And so Chronic and basically every other West Coast album that Dre produced or was affiliated with, he had the DOC with him, writing rhymes for these guys, and put the West on the map from the shadows. Shout out to him, man. Fascinating story.
Other people, just even within, we talk about music, there's a lot of people in music that we would deem as failures, but have found the way, because they're essentially, they wanted to be the biggest star on earth. That didn't happen for them, but they still were able to create a career. It's long lasting. They might not be the person that you want them to be, but they found some success. Whatever.
That's what I was going to say. Success. There's a musician out there I would look at like a failure.
But you hear that a lot.
And success is subjective to the person. Like what you might deem as your success, and you deem in like everybody, what your success is totally different.
Well, the thing the problem is that when you first get into these fields, you're told that success looks like the Oscar, right? Success looks like the Grammy. It looks like having the mansion and all that. You're not told that, sometimes being good and actually having a career that lasts this amount of time. And that's, you know how many times people have said, you're a failure in music. I'm like, No, the fuck I'm not.
And then when you run it down,
yeah,
like,
like
yo,
when you
I've
run
done
down,
this,
yeah.
this,
But
but
if I
this
would have
amount of
stuck in that
time.
mindset of what I was taught in the beginning, I would still be walking around here from like, oh shit, I'm a failure.
And if you felt like success to you meant being a Grammy Award winning artist or being, you know, millions up and all of this type of shit, you could look at yourself and say, damn, I'm a failure. But you look at how you view your success.
Well, that's because
I'm good.
That's because I had to, and I think a lot of other people, once you get to a certain point, you have to really adjust and really realize there ain't a lot.
And you gotta stop punching people in the face too.
A lot of people in this business that actually make it to that level. Like there are a lot of just day-to-day musicians, actors, workers that's just looking to get the little union job. That's looking to just to get, and that is their level of success. And there's a lot of people telling them that that's not enough.
That's not enough.
Like sometimes
it's outside people telling you.
Yeah.
Again, it's how you view it yourself.
Don't say little.
I don't even know if that was why he went in that direction. Because I don't think that's what Melissa is talking about. I don't think she's talking about that. Because I was gonna say, you know, a lot of these, like when she brought up the Twilight dude, you know, I thought he was Hawaiian or something, but he racially ambiguous as far as I'm concerned. And that's the type of look that these people be seeking. They don't want you to look like a typical American. They kind of want you to look a little like they want you to be like a chameleon. Like people don't know what you are. A melting pot, so to speak. Or a salad. I don't know. One of those things makes sense. But I say that to say that the black actors not getting these gangster roles and they're losing them to international foreign actors. You know, that's where I thought they were going with this. But to me, it just looks like it's a networking thing. You know, get your network up. And I think you should be fine.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, little union job. That's like.
Well, that's true. Yeah, let me take that back.
Yeah, big it up.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I just think success looks like what you have come to understand as success. And if that's what you reach for, it's possible you're not gonna make it, and you got to deal with that.
Yeah, I think that when he was talking about success, he makes a point to talk about the length of years in which he's been in the business. He says 24 years, and he's done this, and he's done this, and he's done this, and now he's Captain America after being in 2, Academy Award-winning films and that sort of thing. And he's talking about the longevity of his career to get to this point, whereas the flash in the pan will go from, and that's why I said the thing he's not saying in that particular part of his statement is white actors have more of an opportunity to go from that one role that's considered star making, and then their next paycheck is
why
like
you limited it to just white.
I think that what he's referring to without saying it is he's talking about the inequity of pay between white actors and black actors in Hollywood. That is a conversation that happens a lot of times. And
I didn't get that.
I didn't get any of that.
I didn't get that.
But,
okay.
It more so sound like it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, I was about to say it. But yeah, foreign actors. I don't think Melissa want to talk about that because she's foreign.
But I think it was two connecting points, because he's talking about like the black actress, he's talking about the black athlete, and then he's talking about Hollywood, and those are two very different, fields and realms. There's our
success is given. It sounds like what he's saying is hard work is just a part of it. It's more relationship.
Yeah.
Because you knowing the right perfect example. Me sitting on this couch. It's motherfuckers who probably feel that who have been actively studying to podcast.
It's not a problem.
They're wrong.
And they're all wrong.
They can't
studying
fuck with
and no.
That's a good friend right there. It ain't easy to be a podcaster either, man. You gotta really stand out there on that ledge. Stand 10 toes down on what you feel at the moment. Then people want to ask you, like, why'd you say that? Why'd I say what? I don't even remember what I'm saying. Oh well. But yeah, interesting conversation. Not where I thought it was going. Well, kind of went where I thought it was going, but they didn't really get into it. But networking, well, I think in that field, it does help to know people, and work your ass off. Like you can't do one or the other. I think Anthony Mackie showed it. I ain't watched any of these movies, but someone did. And they're like, hey, we want you to be in a Marvel movie. And I think he got to the Marvel movies when they was actually starting to make some paper. Yeah, were they making paper at this time? 2014? Right, that's the first one, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is after Iron Man. Yeah, no, they were making money here. And we called them up. That's what you want. You really want that. Shout out to Anthony Mackie, though. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe wherever you see this, John. I'll catch you another time.